So how's everybody doing out there today? This piece just came in the mail from a friend in Saskatchewan. His name's Larry Dale. He sent me a box in the mail yesterday with a bunch of presents in there and a few pieces of wood. Excuse me. And the other pieces he sent me were maple, and I'm not a fan of carving maple. So when you look at a piece of wood like this, it's an old piece of wood, right? Somebody debarked it already, but it still has the water wood, the white wood on the outside. So you look at this, you think, when I even opened it, wasn't too sure. I thought it might be a juniper or black walnut. I don't have much experience carving black walnut because I carved it a couple times. This was kind of seemed like hard. I didn't enjoy carving it. So I haven't really gotten any more to carve, but I will one day. But when you get an old piece of wood like this, you don't know because the inside hardwood changes color with time, right? So I said this might be juniper in the video of unboxing it. I said it could be black walnut, but you don't know till you cut it because then you'll get the true color inside, right? This is just, you could think of this as an old piece of driftwood where it's faded from the sun and you don't know the true color until you cut it. I think this is, I'm pretty 100% certain this is Eastern red cedar. Same kind of family as juniper tree. Juniper tree is a lot smaller, but it's the same color of wood and it smells exactly the same. So I've carved both, and I like carving them a lot. So what do I want to carve in this piece today? Well, you guys don't think because it's a smaller piece of wood, it's a quicker carving, because you got to use smaller burrs when you carve a smaller piece like this, right? So I want to carve this, and I want to be able, if it turns out, I want to be able to send it back to Larry saying thanks for the wood. So you got this knot right here. So if we want to carve a wood spirit, we're going to try and incorporate this white color, the water wood, with the hardwood, right? So we're going to try and give this thing some highlights. So what do we want to do? A wood spirit? I think this, maybe we could have done a flower on here with the petals, but then this knot would kind of ruin it. We could put this knot in the center of the flower. But I think I just want to carve a simple little wood spirit. So it's a self-standing piece, right? So do we want to carve it finished so it's self-standing, or do we want to carve it so it's a little piece you can put on the wall? So I'm not too sure of that yet. I think because this thing has a curve to it, I'm letting the wood speak. I think I want to carve a wood spirit that kind of goes like this, right? So do I want to give it hair? What do I want to do? I just don't know yet. I'm not going to know until I start carving. But I think this would probably be the best way to go. I can do a wood spirit hair. I can make it so his wind is whoosh going this way. And then maybe we could make this knot part of the beard, not the mustache. So we can maybe try and hide this knot a little bit. Not much, but let's just try and make this a self-standing piece. We'll shape his head. We'll try and make this white wood part of his eyebrows and part of his mustache. Okay, so I think that's a good plan. So let's get this sucker drawn on and get to work. Okay, so here we go again. Off to the races. Drawing your center line. Since this guy's swooshing off to the side like blowing in the wind, swoosh, there it is. I put that line in there just to give some direction of the beard, mustache. Here's his mustache blowing over. And the inner mustache, put the eyes on, and forehead. I did this carving with my 1/8 bit Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr. You can see it right here. To get these Kutzall burrs, go to the description below. Take you to the Kutzall site, use code CFusion, save yourself 5%. Here's a Dremel 4000 using the Dremel Flex Shaft, my go-to carver. So this is sped up. I think there's a color spit test. So at that point, I realized it is actually black walnut. So here I am doing the cuts and trying to separate the two colors. Seeing how deep I have to carve to get that the true walnut color to pop out. See, you can see it coming out there. So this basically wood spirit is just to get how to get the colors to work with each other, kind of thing, right? It was just a quick carving. So here you can see I'm trying to separate the colors, the white and the brown. So now I need to do that. Take the bridge of the nose deeper now too, right? So there it is. Sure been sunny here the last few days. I went over and did the mold for the green man today. It worked out pretty good. I just used that cheap silicone in a tube. So, but that video is going to be a while before it comes out because now I got to mold it with something, like fill the mold with, I don't know if I'm going to use that cement or if I should get some plaster. What's that stuff called? Plaster of Paris. I've been watching some YouTube videos on it. But then I can tell the mold's not 100% perfect. But I did it for 60 bucks. You know, if you're going to buy that professional liquid mold, it would probably cost you like 250 bucks. That stuff is not cheap. So here I am cutting in the nostrils. And just feathering things away. Trying to make it all work. See that knot there? It's kind of how it got pushed back. Cutting in the cheekbones. Yes, I run my Dremel on a foot pedal, a Fordham foot pedal. Or you can also get old sewing machine foot pedals. But don't say I told you that. Okay, so ew, what am I doing? I don't know. Okay, there's a nose sticking out. Good enough for now. Break time. So this I'm gonna see. You're gonna see like how I use the white and I kind of make it pointy. Just kind of gives it a neat effect. I did that with some of the yew wood I got from England. See how it's just kind of just gives it some different character into the carving, right? Nothing fancy. Cutting in the center of the beard. Just cleaning up the white wood, making sure not to carve too deep, because you want that white wood to be exposed and not the brown wood, right? And anyways, this voiceover is almost over, and I'm very thankful for that. So hope you're all good. And there I'm cutting in the eyebrows, and I cut the forehead in. Okay, so this is what we got so far on this little guy. Okay, so you can see here his face on this side is wider. So let me get a pencil here. I spilt my whole coffee everywhere, but that's okay. Anyways, so you split the face in two. Okay, so here's one half, and the other half, right down the middle of the nose, straight down. So you can see this side of the face is wider than this side of the face, but do I care? Because I made these cuts for the beard just to give an extra little effect, right? We're going to oil this guy after. But do I want to trim this cheekbone down a bit? I could. But then you're going to lose more of that white color, right? Now I kind of want to keep that white color. You can see how I made his eyebrow white wrapping all the way around. This one's not. I don't care. Right, Larry? Don't care. So anyways, I got this Kutzall. This is the medium taper burr. That's the silver one. And I got to cut in this mouth better, deeper. And then see how it wraps up to the mustache there? I got to cut inside there. Let's see here. There's a pencil. I got to cut inside here to separate it. Make the lip look separated from the mustache. I got his nostrils already cut in. Left some white on the nose, white on the eyebrows. And you guys, I don't know. I guess I'll just keep carving. I think I might take this cheek down a bit more in this way. Lose that part right on the outside there. This way. Okay, bye. Okay, so here's another voiceover I forgot about. So there I am, just kind of slightly cutting the, bringing the cheek in a bit closer. Make it look kind of same with the other side. Yep, that's what I just did. Just kind of cleaning up. What am I doing now? Oh yeah, I'm cutting the inside of the mouth. And separating the lip from the mustache. And cutting the mouth a bit deeper. I gotta get my magnifiers back because I was gonna carve this guy eyes, but you know, I let my magnifiers to my native buddy Rob just down the way there, and I think when you lend the native stuff guys things, I think they think you're giving it to them or something. But I don't know. I messaged him the other day and I says, buddy, am I ever gonna get my friggin' magnifiers back? He's like, I thought you gave them to me. Point proven. I says, no, bud, you're gonna have to buy your own pair. So watch this. See that smoldering piece? I did it before and it was smoldering like that and it caught on fire. That's just from the burn. That's what you call a heavy hands right there. Yep. Okay, so I showed there how that piece of wood was smoldering. I've had it catch on fire, but I just want to say something for safety reasons right now. Anybody with these dust collector tables, you think that wood carving, the wood smoldering, so did it get inside your table with all the air sucking it? Remember, air triggers fire, right? It makes a fire, oxygen, whatever. I don't know, but I'm giving it a good half an hour before I carve more on this guy to see if I see any signs of smoke. I got to check my dust collector. I got to check the cyclone filter. Make sure there's no smoldering pieces in there, because if you got smoldering pieces out here, some of it might got sucked into your table. So just a thing of safety, guys. That's all. So this is what I got so far of this piece. 100% black walnut. Let's see here now. Just a self-sanding guy. I already signed it. I put my name on the back. My initial. Sign it. There's a hole in the back if you want to hang it. This mustache is a little bit bigger than this one, but I had to keep it like that to keep the color in there. So anyways, what I'm going to do now is use this aluminum cutter that you get sets on Amazon. If you find my Amazon store, you get sets of 10 for 20 bucks. So you're paying $2 a burr, guys. Come on. These are great burrs to do the details with. I'll do the eyebrows, the age lines, the mustache, and the beard. There's that knot there. See how we kind of hit it? And you can see the lip there, how I got it undercut. So it looks like the lip is separated from the mustache. Okay, so let's get these details cut in. Cry baby, how you doing up there? Hope you're getting all dusty. So anyways, guys, here we go. We got all our detail cut in. You see how I use that detail cutter to make that white pop more like beard hairs? Kind of like, it looks cool. Anyways, I've done it before. See down here? And the eyebrows too. So this video is basically, there's a little knot right there. This video is basically showing how you can use the color of the wood to give it different effects, right? So like I said, I want to make it the tip of the nose, the eyebrows, and some of the mustache and the beard. Well, there it is. Okay, so let's give this a quick sanding with this peterblair sanding mandrel. Okay, if you guys want to get these mandrels right here, way better than the Dremel ones. Pete sells them, and his email will be listed below. And for it's January 2021 right now. I'll be giving some Carving Fusion stickers. I gave Pete some Carving Fusion stickers to give away with these mandrels too when he ships them out. Okay, so peterblair, it will be listed below his email. So let's give this guy a quick sanding and then put some oil on it. If I got oil here. Okay, so this is 80 grit on here. This is a pretty aggressive, but I can see the sides are worn down. And you guys, when you're using this stuff too, like if your face, like sandpaper, this emery cloth, right? This is cloth back sandpaper. But if your face gets too smooth, just cut the top one off. And then you can get to the good second one, right? So this is a little bit too aggressive for this, but I'm just going to be really taking it easy. And this walnut is nowhere near as the stuff I carved before. Kyle Hall, he's a chainsaw carver. He's got all this Dremels and Fordhams and stuff too. I'm not sure about a Dremel, but I know he's got the Fordhams. But he loves carving this black walnut. And we have a little joke kind of between us because I don't like carving it. But this was actually not too bad. This compared to the other piece that I carved. But yeah, so he's got a YouTube channel. Kyle Hall Woodworking, I think it is. Shaping with this too, right? Like I'm kind of trying to round his forehead better. So yeah, I think this is basically good enough for me. There you go. There it is. Let's get some oil on it. Okay, so again, here's our finished piece. Not perfectly sanded, but good enough for a little piece like this. So I got this oil here. I couldn't find any other stuff. This is like a Netstoff oil compound. I don't know, it's to make like baseball gloves and shit softer. And horseback stuff, saddles, whatever. So it's all I had. So this is just an example. Just use what you got. You don't have to go out and spend $1 million on the proper oil. So let's see how dark this, oh yeah, look how dark it's made it go. This is when you'll see the real colors pop from the white to the dark, right? Oh, all you oil people out there, oh, don't use that, don't use that. Well, just keep your comments to yourself because I really don't care. This is a quick little hour carving for me. And I'm just trying to show how you can make the colors work, right? I would use usually mineral oil or linseed oil, but I don't have that around. So it is what it is. That's the bottom line. So you can see here, it's oiled, the back's not oiled. Look at the color difference. Like I said in some of my other videos, when you do the oil on the carvings, that's when your carving should be like perfectly sanded, because if it's not, you're going to get dull spots and shiny spots, right? The fuzzies will show more. That's why I like using the poly shade so much. Okay, so I'll let this sit for 5 minutes. Let the oil sink in. And here it comes. I'll be back. Look how dark that went. Black walnut for sure. Actually, it was pretty enjoyable wood to carve. So like I said, this isn't the best wood spirit, but it's just to show you how you can make the different colors in the woodwork, right? See, looks pretty neat in my opinion. Just a little hour carving, maybe an hour and a half. So like I said, when you use oil, sometimes it gets shiny, sometimes it's dark. It depends all sanding. Well, this, look at the top. See how it's dull there? See how it's shiny here? Because this is almost the center of the tree, and it's porous wood. So anyways, that's it. Black walnut, how to use different colors in your wood carvings. Hope you're all good. And I'm going to go do some molding for my green man. Green man's molded.